everyone. Voices Behind the Wall. We're interviewing Jerry Johnson. Welcome, Jerry.
How you doing, man?
Thank you. We're talking about the criminal justice system, so I want to get some questions in to ask you about how was your childhood growing up?
Basically, I came up in Crawfordville, moved from Crawfordville, Arkansas in like '85 to West Memphis. Mother was single parent, oldest of three. I have two sisters. I'm the only boy. My grandmother, my mother, my uncles, they raised me. Just basically come from a poor family, from eating hot dogs and beans and bread, cornflakes. Just a normal childhood for a young man.
Do you think if your father was in your life, you'll have a different childhood?
I can't say that because sometimes the mother play both parts. So,
Okay.
most people neglect that, you know what I'm saying? Because the mother can be a father too. Maybe every person need a father in their life, but I can't say that. I can't say that because my mother did a good job. But in most cases, yes, I think if a father there, it would be a different because it's 10 me. I still young for my father. I'm 46. My father died when I was like 5, 6, and I pay attention to my kids. And I got 6 boys, 3 girls, and I pay attention to them because they often look for me. You know what I'm saying? When I was in and out of prison, so I know with a father being there, with a father present being there, it changes a lot of things. Not just finance. It's just the kid tends to stay away from the street if the father there.
Okay, thank you. So tell me what part of your life that you feel like led you to prison?
Want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Want to be in, want to fit in. Because I come from a good family, a Christian family, praying mother, praying grandmother. When I first came to West Memphis, I was like the outcast. I used to get chased home every day from school. They used to let me out of school early, me and my sister, so we'd get home. That's when I got to junior high. You know what I'm saying? When I was in elementary, it was okay, but when I got to junior high, people just didn't accept me because, he's come from the country, he's a country boy. We didn't have the clothes like everybody have, and then, it was like a form of get back. You know what I'm saying? When I got older and then really found myself as a junior high and started fitting in, it just like Squeak was calling my name. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a point that, you know what I'm saying, I started seeing drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm 46. I ain't never did drugs or drunk nothing in my life, but I started seeing it. And you start wanting stuff for your mama. You come home, the lights off. Mom, why the lights off? Oh, I just turned them off. But you know that this ain't the case, and this is something that happened to me. Cause when I come on, Mom, why the lights off? And then we eating poke beans and hot dogs every day. You know what I'm saying? Cause money, you don't have a father there. So the mother's doing everything, and then you watch your mother date these men, and they coming in and out. And so you start pulling to the street, so people start showing you how to steal a bike. Or you might see somebody there, well, I can sell the drug. Back then, when you sell drug, you get $5 off of every rock you sold. And I took aim to the street to help my mother. And that probably played a lot of part of me going to the street.
Okay, so what you was doing in the street, it was mainly to help the finance for
To
your
help my family because, what I'm saying, we didn't have a father. Our father had died. My grandmother, she was poor during the time. My granddad had left my grandma because all of us stayed in the country. We come from a family where everybody stayed together. So when we came there, my mom tried to branch off to try to do a better life. She had a job, it just wasn't enough. We stayed in the pier room. It just wasn't enough. 2 bedrooms. Me and my sisters shared the bed. My other sister slept in the bed with my mother. And it just wasn't enough.
That's understandable. Okay, tell me about the criminal justice system as you know it, prison life as you know it.
First time I started getting in trouble, I was about 12. Or when I went to prison. I went to juvenile when I was like 12. It started off, you know what I'm saying, you be scared because you ain't never been away from your parents or nothing. And then when you go to juvenile, everybody that you grow up there. So then it's get to a sense of humor where you ain't scared because, you know what I'm saying, it's like that. I went to juvenile, I was about 12. After that came out there, I was about like 14, 15, I ended up going to prison. I went to Tucker, which they was calling the gladiator land then. And I went to prison. I was probably about 13, about 14, 15 then.
When you went to prison?
Yeah, I was about 14, 15 when I went to prison. And they sent me to a program called boot camp. And I was in boot camp where you do 90 days and then your record get expunged. I got kicked out of that. Got to fight. And I got kicked out of it, they transferred me to another prison where I only had like a 3-4 year sentence. And I went there, I did that time, I got out. And when I got out, from there, back to the street. No sense of direction, no leader, I ended up getting shot. And by the way, I've been shot like 21 times by 21 different people in West Memphis. So my life was just on the street. It's like I was either headed to death or headed to prison. And all my friends, my close friends, they either got a life sentence or they dead. And, and this generation is coming back from what it used to be there. West Memphis is like the 10th most dangerous place to stay now. And history is repeating itself. Back in the day, you used to see the color Levi and stuff. They're coming back, and so are the violence. It's coming back. And it's just prison. It's not. We got a program. I got a chapter. It's called Street Sense. We deal with things that are going on, and we be in Little Rock, Forest City. We be everywhere, and we got another one. It's called Gone But Not Forgotten. It's a chapter out of Little Rock, and I deal with a brother named Kirk Muhammad. It's Gone Forgotten, and we deal with what we dealing with now, and we dealing with guys that's in prison, that's been there over 20 years, 30 years, and we said that it don't take 20 years to rehabilitate a person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we dealing with. And we haven't sat down with the permits. We coming back, reaching out to the victim of crime. We ask them, really, okay, if you believe in God, do you believe that this person should stay? So, because if you believe that this person should stay in prison for the rest of life, then you don't believe in God. Because Jesus was a forgiving God.
Exactly.
Person. You know what I'm saying? He was not God, but he was a forgiving person. So if you take the aspect of that, and you put it to a person, and you dealing with a prison, because the prison is not to help you. It's a money thing. I don't know if I'm able to say it. I just don't want to.
Express yourself. That's what we're about.
Prison is a market. It's like Cali. Mm-hmm. Us people, us blacks, we got to wake up and educate ourselves.
Exactly.
Because if you look at the prison system, everybody's buying into it. If you don't got a record, you yourself, you can buy into it. It's about the numbers. It's about money. And Memphis itself got a system set up where they got a contract with the state to keep the prison full. Mm-hmm. So when you look at the justice system or what's going on in it, okay, you're like, wow, man, that's fair. Then you got the sisters out here that really don't have a sense of direction, know what's going on, because us blacks, we can get ignorant. We can act civilized, but we can get in where they got us tricked to think that if you in prison, you getting 3 meals and so on and so, you okay.
Yes.
Bullshit.
3 meals in the cot, ain't that's what they say?
Yeah, you okay.
Yes.
It's bullshit.
Well, since you said that about the forgiveness, Shepherd's 5-Hour Foundation have a program called the Forgiveness Walk. And what it does is allow one family or person to adopt or embrace one person that have been incarcerated. They learn how to forgive them for the crime that they committed, and then they take them under their wing to go ahead and show them and help them become productive citizens. So since you have those two programs you're working with, would you be willing to work with those clients?
Most definitely. Okay. But me, Dion, I'm tell you, I'm different. I'm different. I don't got no filter for the churches that's on the BS. Mm-hmm. I'm different. I believe in speaking the truth. I believe in telling a person the truth, even if I think it's going to hurt. If you think it's going to hurt your feelings, don't ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in that. Because, you know what I'm saying, we've been dealing with this for a long time.
Exactly.
And we've been practicing this for a long time. So we got to keep hitting each other on top of the head to try to get the truth. We got people that's dying. We got people that's in prison. Man, them people ain't all right in these jails. Because they don't got no program in place to rehabilitate these people. Even on the street. They got these workforces. Okay, you got to work for it, but you got to do with a convicted felon. He can't go get no job.
Right. We talked about the problems that the criminal that people that have been incarcerated have, getting housing, finding jobs, and lack of financial support, which also pushed them back into street life. So tell me what resources we need to have in order to help. Could have helped you so you wouldn't go back to prison, or could help people that's coming out of prison now so they won't have to go back. Because we need resources to help these people transition out of prison. So what resources do you think you could have had so you wouldn't go back to prison?
The resources I got now, more fear of God.
Okay.
That's my number one reference. For us others, got to impact that. More fear of God, fear the wrath of God. We got to put that into place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then we got to come back. We got to earn the people's trust.
Exactly.
We just can't be up in there. We can't be in these churches. We can't be in these schools. We can't be in the talking, giving them false hope. It's just like spitting in the wind. If we can come with a program, I'm trying to get a program together. I'm trying to get a real live second chance work force where we deal with convicted felons. This is a program I got it at the house. I just was in the room where they paid $5,000 for you to hire a felon.
Yes.
We got to put that in place.
Exactly.
Because it's like a bond. You know what I'm saying? With these felons, we hire these felons. They pay you $5,000 hiring. These need to be implicated with the felon. And we got to have something to produce them. Because I had my pro ops, I'm on federal parole. I had my pro ops to give me the program. And it's a program where they pay $5,000 for them to hire you. And the workforces in West Memphis don't give it to them. It's an application they give them, and they send this application to the job with them. With the application where they pay them $5,000 to hire them. So if anything come up missing, they steal anything, they pay them to hire these people. But nobody ain't saying nothing about it. Because you know what I'm saying? Everybody content with their lifestyle and what's going on with their life. Nobody ain't serious about nothing.
We can't say nobody. Some people are not serious because if we think about it, you and Dion and Corey are serious about change. So we can't say nobody. We can say some people are not serious, right?
Yeah, I go with that. Me, Dion, and Corey, we done bumped our heads enough. Well, nobody want to go eat no cold oatmeal in the morning. Right. You don't want that life. And hell, I don't want a closet full of shirts with dead people on it.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that we've been talking about and that we've been going through, but we ain't acting on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I done talk to Corey, I done talk to Dion. We get tired. You get tired of putting on that the Negro when you just put it just like a rubber and just pop back. You get tired.
Because they're not paying attention.
All us that got to the point where Corey told me, hey man, I'm done dealing with this nigga. I done said it too. Dion done said it too. But you know, the heart is more connected to God than anything. Because the heart got a God-conscious mind. And anything that happens, the heart reacts on it. If the heart don't react on it, you need to stay away from it. She's right. You just need to stay away from it. I'm unfiltered in certain areas.
You're fine.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to quote this. I'm going to say this. And my brothers have heard me say it all the time. For the women's out there, you got your own place. You got a dude laying there, he ain't doing nothing, get him out of there.
Exactly. Right.
Could it start with the woman? If he wants your pie, he gonna do what it takes to make sure you safe. You understand what I'm saying? If he want the pie, he gonna do what it takes to be what God created him to be the man for you.
That's right.
So you cannot let the lower self lead you. Because we've been doing that. Yeah. You can't let the lower self, down here lead you. Yeah. You let this part lead you, everything else fall in place. Yeah. So if the women will start to push this, because most of these guys that's out here doing something, they stand with a woman, she on Section 8. She in the house, daughter. She making the money. She the breadwinner. Because it's supposed to be the man supposed to be there. But right. the women are dominant in that area with some men.
With some women and some men, right.
They are.
So what resources can we help these women get off of public housing and these men become men? Like, we have men out there that are standing up and say, okay, come on guys, let's do this. What else can we do, or what else can you do as a man to help these men stand up and be men and help them understand this is what you're supposed to do as a man, this is what you don't supposed to do as a man. That way, if you help the men, we have women that help the women. What can we both do to connect to help this type of stuff that's going on?
Well, I wrote a book called Misunderstood. I haven't published it yet. I'm going to publish it. But one step that I'm gonna try to take, if it's God's will, I'm gonna try to start that program, that work program.
Okay. Don't say you're gonna try. You're going to start, right? You're speaking in faith, right?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna give me 2 buses.
Okay.
And we're gonna take these people to work, even if it's in Memphis.
Okay.
So if a person don't want to work, then he just ain't gonna work. He or she just ain't gonna work. And we're gonna try to get the second chances program in effect where we can get them jobs, help them with jobs, help them find jobs, and teach them how to be a man that God wants you to be.
Right.
As well as the other program we got. We got a program down there, not just going for that. We got a sister down there. She teaches about domestic, about women going through things. She teaches that. And, you know, I got more women that's been battered, you know what I'm saying?
And batter is not just, or abuse is not just physical. It could be mental or emotional.
So we got them out there, and we gonna have them teach the women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where you teach the women, because a lot of women be want to come out and talk about things that go through them, but they just don't feel comfortable with it because Elijah Muhammad said at one time that the devil was gonna come into your home and enter your whole family. A lot of people didn't know what it was. Over 400 years, they didn't know what it was. That the one-eyed devil was your TV and your phone. Because when you go down the street, you see people on the phone, they in it. They on Facebook. It's entertainment. So you lose focus on what's really going on around you, or how to help your people, or how to teach your people to be citizens and not go into 400 years when the mad scientist, where God had to send somebody to teach him how to be civilized.
But now we're in a new year, in a new time. So we helping these people progress, right?
We need to be taught that again.
Okay. Tell me how you transitioned home from prison. Whenever you came home, when did you come home from prison?
November 1st, 2016.
So you've been home 2 years. What happened when you came home? How did you transition when you came home?
Well, I started it while I was there.
Okay.
While I was in the federal prison. I was in the federal prison in Indiana. And from there to Ford City, I started with dealing with a lot of things. With my wife or leaving, you know what I'm saying? And I started to read. I started to educate myself. And you got to think, I never mentioned that I could barely read or write. So I started to teach myself to write and read. I'm not real good with it, but I started to teach myself these things. And I started to hold myself responsible for a lot of things. So when I started getting short from home, and before I went to the halfway house, I was already in transit, and God was already working with me. And he was leading me, showing me, because I know that my mission is to teach others. Because I've been shot 21 times by 21 different people, ran over, stabbed. Now I did everything on the sign.
So God got you here for a purpose.
I know I got God's favor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know I got God's favor. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that as long as I live, this world is an everlasting learning process. I'm going to learn. I deal with different situations every day. I deal with my son, with the gang stuff. I deal with other women, you know what I'm saying, that's going through things. A lot of women call me, they talk to me, and they can talk to me because I'm not trying to get on their dress. They feel like, okay,
You're trying to help them.
My wife really just don't like it. She's like, I don't know why they call you, because I'm an outspoken person. I would tell them the truth. I deal with a lot of things. When my transit, when I came to the street, my goal was to get myself straight. I married my high school sweetheart while I was in prison.
Okay.
We together now. On the 22nd, I'm finna close on $129,000 house.
Congratulations. Good.
I work for the railroad company. I've been there since I've been out of prison.
So was it hard for you to get that job at the railroad company?
No, because I was desperate to change. And I knew what I had to do. See, when a person gets to the translate, when he know what he got to do, and stop taking all these shortcuts, everything changed.
Okay, good. So tell me, if you had not experienced prison or the criminal justice system, what do you think your life would be?
I was dead somewhere.
You think you'd be dead?
Yeah. But you look in the Bible, all the good men come from the Bible. They come from prison. Everybody you read about in the Bible, most of them been in prison.
So there's like progression where you go to prison, you learn things, you come out, and then you help somebody else?
No, prison don't always change. You got to have a desire to change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that because prison didn't scare me. What scared me is not being who the man that God want me to be.
Exactly. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So prison don't really scare you because when you get down there, the federal prison just like being home. You got pool table, you got 100 TVs, they feed you good. They feed you probably more than better than you on the street. Prison don't scare you. But it's all a trick of knowledge to make you lose focus on what you really need to be focused on. And it's sad that, you know what I'm saying, for a person to see, even me to say, okay, man, prison don't scare you, but it don't.
But it may not scare you, it may scare the people that was affected when you went to prison, right? Like, so you had your mom and your grandparents.
Oh, yeah, it scared
them, right?
It scared them, but, you know, my family been tricked for years. You know what I'm saying? They've been tricked because that's why I made the statement said that we got to come out that mindset where as long as you get 3 meals and you got someone to stay in life, it's okay. It ain't okay.
No, it's not okay because for instance, my friend is in prison and we was talking about the menu that they put online. They say you get pepper steak. In reality, you're not getting a pepper steak. You're getting a soybean patty that they put pepper on that they call pepper steak. So that's why the people at home or in the world feel like you have this grand meal, but that's not really true.
Well, no, it ain't true. That's just something you get. You think you get rid of, you get powder eggs. Sometimes you might get rid, but the thing is with the prison. If we on a level where we just talking about prison, first of all, it's got to be a level where if you want to bring this person out of prison and you want to put him on a level where you want him to success in life, we got to bring him out of something because you know he looking at these rap videos, he see these people in the new cars, he see these people in there, they gonna want it because they had it before they go, because everybody ain't ready to let go of the material thing.
Material thing, that's right.
So they're gonna come back to it, but if we can find a way, which I think I found the way, if I can get that program to going, where I can reach out and give them somewhere, so because before I went to prison, I had never had a real job. Feel good to have a paper check. It feel good to have a bank account where you can go to and get your own money. This is for sure money. So if we start to train, we was not born to do wrong, or created to do wrong. So when we train the mind to think, man, I know I got this check coming every 2 weeks, man, I pay this bill with this 1 week, and next week it's a free check. It started to go on, they pass it, they free. See, because a lot of my friends, they see me, Dion, they see Core, they see us now. We got nice things, and we ain't doing nothing wrong to get it.
Well, let me do this in closing. Tell me the names of the 2 programs that you have that you say you're working on.
I'm working on a second chance program.
Okay.
Where we deal with felons.
Okay, what's the second one?
And I'm working on a program where I deal with the youth, just juvenile, because I think that the younger people are the future.
Okay.
We can't really just get to the older Negro. They law. They still that. No. Wow.
All right. Today I want to tell you thank you all for interviewing me. You have a good day. Okay.
Yes,